Right, we're live, just on time. Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon for wherever you are in your day. So for me here in Germany, it is evening, 8 p.m. And what we have scheduled for today is a little unboxing. As promised at the beginning of the week, I'm going to show you my planner, my new 2023 planner. I only removed the label, the shipping label, and I had a peek inside whether there's a bill or something inside that does have my name and address on it. Um, in that case, I would have removed it before we are having a closer look. Seems like I didn't have to remove anything. I'm not quite sure whether there's still something hiding in there, but we will figure that out on the go. Otherwise, I haven't had a look into it. So this is what we're going to do today at the very beginning. Afterwards, we're starting the customizing process for this beauty because, I love to customize my blender. There are a couple of spreads I need to add for which there wasn't a good spread to choose from during ordering the planner, but it's not that much to do, to be honest. But nevertheless, a little something has to be done to it, and I prepared some spreads, and I also have a freebie for you, which is already available on our Discord server. So have a look into the chat and feel free to hop over on our Discord server, become member of our Discord community, community of like-minded people who love sewing, crafting, planning, everything DIY basically. And it is a great place to exchange ideas, patterns, instructions for crafting projects, ask for ideas, post your finished projects, etc. And it is a place where I provide freebies, at least once a month, probably more often than that. So we'll see. I know I already have some planned for next week as well. So this month, there are quite a lot of freebies going live. So stay tuned, hop over, become a member, and enjoy planning, crafting, and sewing. All right. I think that's it for the beginning. Let me see. Yeah, that's it. So let's get started. So what's in the package? So we have the new planner with a cute little note that wasn't included last year. So quite looking forward to that. And an envelope which does have the stickers that I ordered inside. We're going to have a look at these later. First, the planner. And as far as I know, there's something in the back that I have to post it over because there's a code in the back that I don't want to share at this point. This isn't properly. Those post-its are already quite old, so I'm not working. Oh, Jesus. They're ripping apart. Okay. Well, that should do the trick for now. All right. So you can see there's a lot of stuff falling out already, which we'll having a closer look later. So I'll just quickly put this aside. And the note says it's written in German. So just a reminder, these are printed by a company from Sweden and they're shipped from Sweden. And it says in German, lieben Dank für deine Bestellung. Wir wünschen dir viel Freude damit. Enrico und das Team. So they basically say, thank you very much for your order. We wish you a lot of happiness with it. Enrico and the whole team. And it has a lot of advertising on it. And they also mention that they'd like you to take pictures of what you're actually doing in your calendar and the calendar setup and stuff like that, and then upload it to Instagram and tag the company. And by doing so, you could win a couple of accessories for your personal planner. So they are having a giveaway each month, which is kind of cool. Didn't know that. All right. There's something. Ah, the stickers. Not pink again, right? Well, a lot of pink going on. Not sure whether I'm going to keep them or whether I'm passing them on just like I did last year because this is not exactly my color palette. I mean, the orange and the blue, that's okay, red as well, but pink definitely isn't my color. So let's see whether I'm working with these or not. All right. So here it is. A5 size. Let's compare it to last year's. So same size, same spiral in there. I choose the gray one once again. You can see that after working in the planner, it definitely thickened up quite a bit. So this is how this one started as well. One difference compared to last time is that I didn't order it with an elastic. The elastic my last planner came with is this beauty, and compared to the size of the planner, you can see it is actually quite small. And to be honest, it was kind of, I didn't really feel comfortable working with this one because it was too tight in the end. So I used a much looser elastic that I already had lying around from another planner, which I'm now using. So for this one, I didn't order an elastic at all because in the end, I'm keeping this planner on my desk and not taking it with me, so I don't need an elastic, to be honest. And if I want to keep it close, I can use an elastic that I already have because, I still have a red one and a black one, so more than enough elastics. All right. So then they come with a plastic cover. You can see this cover lightens up the coloring quite a bit. Same goes for the one last year. But this is actually quite nice, especially when you're taking it with you. I figured that the one from last year started to warp a little, but I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter. It does its duty, it protects the blender itself, but as I said, this one is starting to warp. Um, I already thought about maybe cutting it off because I store my planners afterwards after I used them. And I already thought about maybe cutting off the protection shield to just have this beautiful cover, but I'm not sure yet. So this one will definitely keep the cover. Um, Maybe after I use it, I will also think about cutting it off, but I'm not sure yet. All right, so like I did last year, it just has the gear down there. I haven't customized anything else. And I've chosen a zodiac theme and star constellations. So you can see there's a theme going on there. Just love this theme. All right. Let's have a look. By the way, each one already comes with holes in it where you could put in an elastic, and you can also order elastics on the page of personal planners, so that's nothing new. Then we have the first page that I customized this time. Last time I had to glue it in myself because I didn't feel comfortable putting a quote there and my name down there, but this time I just let them print it in there already. And then we're starting right away with the first spread, which is the first week, the last week of 2022, and also more or less the first week, not the official first week, but the first day of 2023. Down here, I have a monthly on the left and a blank page on the right. Everything is in dot grid, and I'm using this part for some sort of bullet journaling inspired note taking and to-do lists, mostly a to-do list. And usually at the end of the week, the whole page is covered with one. So I love to-do lists. That's just typically me. And regarding the boxes down here, I also chose not to add something special like trackers or quotes or something like that, but I left it blank like I did in my last planner. This way I can add week per week whatever I feel necessary. Mostly it's like finished projects down here, self-care specials right here, and then for this cute little box that now says notes, which it didn't last year, um, I cover it with colored paper or draw something over it or whatever. So, all right. Something they haven't done this year as well is mark the actual week in that tiny little calendar box down there. So I was hoping they would somehow change things up and do that, but unfortunately they didn't. So this is something that I will be doing during every weekly setup. Then we have the monthlies. Looks quite similar to what I did last year. So plain and simple boxes and some rule space right here, which I'm going to use to note down goals. And goals is something I have a special technique how I'm doing my goal setting for a year to come, and that's something that I have a freebie for you later. So we will be doing that. I will show it to you while we're doing the customizing. All right. And then more weeklies, more monthlies. Let me skip to the back. Then I chose to add 2023 at a glance. I haven't had that last year. I had the year in columns, but ended up cutting them out because I didn't need them. And I think the last pages I glued together. Yeah, did that. So I didn't need them, I didn't use them, and therefore I simply left it out completely this time. I know that some use it as the birthday calendar, but I have a different kind of calendar for that. And sometimes I just need to know which date is which day of the week, and this is something this does pretty well. But what I just realized is that the week starts on Sundays. That's something I'm not really comfortable with, but well, I think that's something you couldn't change in there. This is not exactly my style because I'm used to having weeks start on Monday, but that's okay. I can make that work. All right, and then we have make a list. This will be my first 2 pages for my goal setting next year. This one needs to be covered with a different spread, but the other ones can be used as is. Same goes for this, because this will be the overview for the month regarding goals. So can also be left as is. And then we have a couple of dot grid pages. To those, I'm going to add different kinds of spreads, like birthday calendar, gift ideas, gifts given, Christmas to-do lists, and things like that, and even have a list for software. I set this list up when my laptop crashed this year and I didn't know what to install on my new PC, so quite important. And then at the end, there should be another list section, again with 12 boxes, which will be used as a future log. So this will be a place where I can note down appointments or reminders for 2024. Also important. All right. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. On the last page, there's just this one is blank, and this one does have a couple of codes down here. There's a code for the one when you bought the planner for yourself, and one you can give to a friend that gives you 10% off for your next order. So pretty neat. So yeah, I used a 10% off coupon. Highly recommend, especially when you don't have the cheaper prices like we do. I think I paid 30 euros for mine, which would also almost be $30, but for some reason in the US it costs you $40 to order one. So I highly recommend using every coupon you can get. So you can see, pretty neat. A bit of color coding going on here for the different month. And each month is assigned one color throughout the whole planner. So when you look into the year at a glance, the same colors that are used for the monthly and the weeklies are also used in here. Though this is quite nice. Even though I'm still not happy about the year at the glance starting the weeks at Sunday, but that's okay. And you couldn't change that. The only possibility where you could change that was for the monthlies. There you had two options, starting your week on Monday or Sunday, but you didn't have one for the year at a glance. But well, okay. Maybe I'm going to clue something over it. I'm not sure yet, but we will see. All right. Then the goodies it came with. We already mentioned the note, which is extremely cute. Then it comes with a ruler. This one is the gray option, and I think this one was the Pedal version last year. You can see same design. It has a ruler on it with a centimeter and inch and the web address of Personal Planner. And it is slightly bigger in size than the planner to have a little tab over here. And it's pretty convenient. You can clip it out and in. So this one, this time it is a gray option to fit the whole theme of the planner. Let me just quickly put it in here somewhere so that it won't get lost. All right, you can see, tiny little tab up here. Works fine, I tell you. It's all you need. And then it also comes with a plastic pouch that you can remove and put wherever you want, because there are some little cuts in between here. I also had one last year, didn't really use it to be honest. At the moment, I've got a couple of stickers in there that I was too lazy to file in my sticker folder, but apart from that, yeah, you could for example put notes in here. I think Personal Planner offers notepads that fit in here quite nicely. You could add stickers to it. You could, I don't know what kind of notes, receipts, things like that. Whatever strikes your fancy. So I will, like last year, put this one in the back of my planner, and then let's see whether I'm going to use it or not. So I'm going to put it in the back. And it's good quality plastic, so it doesn't come apart. And it even isn't really apart. So this is really nice. Yep. Oh, it also has personalplanner.com on there. I don't know whether the last one already had that. I don't think so. Oh, it already had. You can see I have stickers in here. That's all. And the thicker this planner becomes, the easier the ruler hops out every once in a while. Well, that's okay. All right. So much for the standard accessory. As I said, it comes with a sticker sheet that isn't quite my color palette, but okay. I would say 75% of it is I'm fine with. The rest is pink, which definitely isn't my favorite color, but you never know what this could be used for. We'll see. Maybe this time I'm not giving it away and using it myself. So I did not only order a new planner, I also ordered stickers. because last year I decorated every monthly and every weekly spread in my calendar, and I had to customize the stickers for that, especially when it comes to sizing that can become pretty annoying. Um, this time I ordered a sticker package, and I think it was called, let me just quickly check, I forgot the name. It is the Stickers All Year Round 8-pack. The link is in the Google file with the further information, and when you're watching this on YouTube as a replay, it's in the description below. So this is the package. So it has 8 different sticker sheets, and it comes with a little wrapping, and they package it in envelopes so that nothing gets messed up. All right, let's unfold these beauties. So the first one is Welcome Winter. So there are some bigger stickers here that you could, for example, use for the monthlies on top. I think those fit the weekly boxes. Not sure. But all in all, pretty cute, especially the tiny flags. Then there are buntings, little dots, cloud shapes, bigger boxes, which is kind of cute. Okay, then we have Happy Easter. Of course, there are a lot of bunnies going on here, and eggs and birdies. So the shapes are always the same on each sticker sheet. It's just the design that differs. So this one is Happy Easter. Pastel colors, of course, as expected. And then we have Welcome Sweet Spring, which is a lot of pink in here, but that's somehow manageable. Bright colors, spring colors, and a lot of flowers and blossoms. Then we have Summer, Hello Summer, with a lot of watermelon, lemons, cherries, strawberries, things like that. Definitely beach vibe, I would say. Then it is Hello Summer again. Okay, there are 2 different kinds of summer spreads. This one is extremely beachy. This is my style, my kind of style. I like it for summer. I'm more an autumn person, but I like it. Then we have Happy Fall, y'all. Yeah, that is my kind of spread with a lot of deers and acorns and bears, leaves, apples, mushrooms. This is cute. And then we have Trick or Treat. Of course, Halloween inspired. I especially love the black cat. We have a black cat, or should I say we're owned by a black cat? I think as someone living with a cat, you're basically owned and not the owner. So his name is Gizmo. He's a cutie. All right. Yeah, a lot of pumpkins going on there. Not exactly the typical autumn colors, I would say, but nevertheless cute because I love everything that's kind of bluish. So this is nice. And of course, castles, cats, bats, pumpkins, the usual Halloween inspired. Oh, this one is cute as well. This is Happy Holidays with a clear Christmas theme going on with Christmas trees and snowman, presents, candy canes, and whatnot. This is extremely cute. Definitely more Christmassy than anything else regarding holidays. This is cute. So these are the 8 sticker sheets that came with the planner that I ordered with my planner. I'm not quite sure yet how exactly I'm going to use these in my planner. I have to try that out when I'm starting the first setup, which will probably be next week. Yeah, I think we will do that next week. Until then, I will have probably at least an idea of how exactly I'm going to design my planner and how I can incorporate these stickers. So we will see. I'm quite looking forward to that. As I'm decorating each monthly and each weekly, one sticker sheet might not be enough for 1 month. And there are just 8 sticker sheets in here, so I will definitely need to add to it, but that is okay. I already have quite a lot of stickers prepared for next year, especially for winter. So that should work. That's not a problem. All right. So these are the stickers. Let's put that aside. Now, I promised you that we are going to start with a customizing process. I have to sip on a cup of tea because my throat doesn't feel that good at the moment. So I, of course, prepared a couple of things that we can work on. I prepared more than we can actually work on, but there's still a lot to do. I'm thinking of where to start, but I think we will start with the spread for the goals because in the end, that is what I have a freebie prepared for. The freebie itself consists of two A4-sized pages. Per page, there are two A5 sized. So this is just downsized by 50% to make it fit all on one page. So this is the first, would be the first A5 page, and this the second. So you have 2003 on one page where you can add all the ideas, all the goals. You can do basically some kind of brainstorming on here. What you think you should, or you want to, or you have to accomplish next year. Put everything on here in no specific order. After you have completed this part, you can move on to quarterly goals. So sort everything that you've written down here into quarters of 2023. It gives you a rough idea of how exactly you're going to work on certain projects or certain to-dos. And afterwards, when you're done filling out the quarterlies, you can start working with the monthlies. So you can sort all the goals in here in the respective month down here. Regarding the monthly goals, I highly recommend just doing 2 to 3 at the beginning and then the rest about 2 or 1 month in advance, because especially after half a year, things usually change up and you don't want to rework all the things you have done here. So start with just the first quarter, sort it into the first 3 months, and then set a reminder for, I don't know, maybe February or March, and then work on the next 3 months. This is something that I highly recommend. There are other kind of goals that you can already put in here that have a certain date. Those can already be put into, I don't know, maybe November or December. I, for example, do also my Christmas cards and birthday cards and birthday present planning via goals. So this is something that is fixed. So you can't negotiate a date of a birthday. So this is something you can already write in here, like, I don't know, organize a present for X or craft a card for Y, something like that. This can already be put in here, but other gifts, like for example, I'd like to renovate my bathroom, maybe in the second half of the year. I wouldn't break that down into months right now, because in the next couple of months, a lot of things can change. And maybe in the meantime, there are other projects coming up that are more important for you than renovating your bathroom. Maybe, like me, you break your foot in the middle of the year and you're not able to walk for at least 2 or 3 months. That sucks. Believe me. Therefore, I highly recommend just 2 or 3 months in advance. You can do the quarterly just to get an idea, but the monthlies just to 2 or 3 in advance and then go from there. So this is available on the Discord server in our Discord community. It is in German and in English. There's a German file and an English file, and it says A5 on A4, which basically means that you have that this is, as I said, downsized. This would be one A4 and this would be the other A4. I just printed it all on one page for convenience. All right. So now I'm going to prepare the spread for the goals in my planner. As I said before, I'm going to use the list section. So first of all, I'm going to use this one, which equals this. And you will realize that the first page does have more boxes than we actually need. But that is okay. When you customize your planner, you only have the option to customize 2 pages at once. So both have 4 boxes, but that's okay because we're going to cover the left side with this part of my printable. And I prepared something for that and I hope it fits. Yeah, it does. I just have to make slight adjustments regarding the sizing because I think that it is not exactly A5. No, it's not. It's like 5 millimeters too much, but that is okay. So we can cut that down. Do I use the cutting board or do I use... Oh, we're doing it slightly different. Let me just check that. I know what we're doing. We're not even using the whole page. Where are my scissors? So what I'm doing is I'm almost cutting out along the edges of the box. Almost. Just tiny difference. So first of all, I'm going to cut this one in half because these are just headers I'm going to need later on. Then, first things first, I'm going to cut off the rest of the paper on the bottom, and I think on the sides I could do that as well, yeah. With not even a millimeter left between where I cut and the edge. So pretty close to the edge, but I want to have the box still showing, so... All right, number 1, you can still see, okay, see that this way, yeah. Same on the other side and on the bottom. Not on the top because there I still need the title. Because here it says make a list and I wanted to say goals. That's why I prepared so many headers. Okay. This is the left side and now the bottom. And now let's see where exactly we're going to make it fit. Like this, which means we have to cut off about 2 to 3 millimeters, but we could do 5. We'll be doing 5, and that is, I think, the best option. Now I need a ruler. Where's my pencil? Ah, here it is. Is it the top? Yeah. So I'm just marking 5 millimeters. Yes, I'm from Germany and therefore working with a metric system. Pencil marks on the back. This way you don't have to erase anything before you glue it down. So I cut it down to this now, which makes it fit perfectly over the actual page. So I'm going to glue it down like this, and then I already have my goals for the whole year section done. And I'm not using regular glue for that. I'm using double-sided tape. It's, I think, just 6 millimeters, and it's perfect to work with paper. Pretty convenient. And mess-free, which is important. And it's not in... Ah, okay, this one is already empty. I thought that. Yep, empty. This is almost empty, so already have a new package over there. I think I ordered 6 for just, was it 8 or 10? I think it was 10 euros at Amazon, so quite reasonable pricing. And they last you a while. And the good thing is when you're not using any glue, the paper doesn't warp that much. Especially when you're printing out photographs, you don't want them to warp or look strange afterwards, but this can happen when using glue. So double-sided tape is quite convenient when it comes to that. So I'm just putting some around the edges and sometimes just a stripe diagonally right in the middle. And that's about it. But I will not put in the stripe this time. Just go with the edges. That normally does the trick. Now let me see where exactly I'm going to put it. Okay. That should work. Yep. So I'm starting with just peeling off the one that goes in the middle. Let me turn it around. I can glue it better like this. That looks good. Perfect. And then I'm removing the rest. Because otherwise when everything sticks where it doesn't want to or shouldn't to, it's too annoying to get everything on the page. All right. Okay. Here we have page number 1. Perfect. You could also use sticker paper and glue it down there. That's what I did last year most of the time. But as I said, you can also use normal printer paper and just put some double-sided tape on the back. So it's on you. This time I felt like using regular paper. So for this side, we just need a header. Now let me just quickly measure. So this one says about 13 centimeters. I assume that the rest is almost the same. What does it say regarding the dot grid? By the way, yeah, you can do 13 as well. So we will cut this one down to a width of 13 centimeters. This way I just have to cut it horizontally afterwards. Okay, we were here. I just quickly put this aside. And now find the middle. Let's say the middle is around here. Yeah. 13 divided by 2 makes 6.5. 6.5 on both sides. Same goes for the one down here, because sometimes printers don't really print accurately. Okay. Six and a half, 6.5. Now I just straight line in here. All right. So far, so good. Just quickly cut out the edges. Oops. All right. So about a centimeter should do. Yeah. Yes, I have two title options here. It's just in case I mess up one. I've got another one as backup. I'm not quite sure whether we can make the tape fit on the background of this one. Yeah, it's too thin for just one and too wide for two. So this case we will use glue. Can we glue on here? Yeah, we can. Okay. So the quarterly goals go right here. I will later erase the pencil lines because I just saw that I forgot to do that before I glued it down, but that's okay. All right, and now we have to add the different quarters. Here we go. And I'm doing Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Other do like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm just this horizontal person. All right. First 2 pages done. So now we can move on to the monthlies. And for that, I once again need some headers. But that's okay. So that we think of erasing everything. we don't need the quarterlies anymore. Okay, let me just quickly erase the pencil marks. Careful not to crumble the paper. And then we're gluing this one down as well. Does it cover the make a list? Yeah, it does. Perfect. It's definitely the sticky part that I don't like about using glue. Okay, now glue it down almost in the middle. All right. So first side done. Now the second side. So now we have the headers for the monthlies, the quarterly, and the overall annual goals for 2023. And now I'm just going to add, once again, the month to the boxes. Hey ho! Someone's alive. All right, January, February, March. April. May. June. Then we have July. August. September. October. November. And December. And with that, we're done with the first customized spread, which is the spread for the goats. So we added this page over here, glued it over a 4-box spread, which was similar to this. We added the header, as well as the tiny headers for the different boxes. And then we used this 6-box spread to add the monthly goals. Again, a new header and the headers for the different boxes. And with that, our first spread is done. Perfect. Now, do I have future log? Yeah, improvements. I'm thinking about switching to the page at the end and doing the future log before we do anything else. So we have a 6-box spread here as well. If I have an idea to customize my planner, but I have no chance to make it by my own, is there a chance to send my idea to anyone and get a printable image back? You, my dear, especially would just have to mention to me what exactly you wanted as a planner. In your case, I would offer you a PDF file for free. Otherwise, if you don't have too many requests regarding your planner and you just need a couple of spreads and a couple of lists, in that case, I will highly recommend a personalplanner.com and customize your own. So otherwise, and if you're interested in special spreads for free, there's our wonderful Discord community where someone named Uta offers a bunch of free printables for planners. And by request, I could maybe add more. I just need the ideas for that. Just need some input, and then I could add more. Does that answer your questions, honey? Okay, the last pages. So we will transform this one into our future log, which means we are going to add a new header, which says future log 2025, 24, I'm sorry, and then add the month right here. Yes, our commands do work now. We have commands. Discord, YouTube, plan and schedule. Discord to get the invitation link for our Discord community. YouTube to get the link to our YouTube channel. Plan is for the German streaming, for the streaming schedule in German, and schedule is for the streaming schedule in English. Feel free to try it out. Now back to the header. Future log, the one on the bottom. Yeah, I need to. Perfect. Again, using a pencil here. This way you can remove extra lines pretty quickly. Right. So we still have a couple of spreads left to do, as you can see. Need something to clue on. I'll just take this one. Give me a second to put this one down and then I'm going to answer your question. All right. Perfect. Could your community speak to you personally on Discord? If so, when is the best time for it? The best time is during the live stream. And of course, as mentioned, become part of our Discord community. Join me during a live stream. And I'm already thinking about fixing a couple of dates when I will be online outside of the live stream. You won't be heard during the live stream. I turned that one off. If you'd like, I could turn it on, no problem. But as I said, you can talk to me in person in our Discord community during the live stream. That's no problem. Okay, we need a second header for the future lock. And I forgot to erase the pencil marks. Right. Where did I? Oh, oh, and good news, my second monitor arrived this morning. I just didn't have the time yet and the nerves to add it to my setup because that means rearranging my whole desk. So I'll probably do that over the weekend. Still don't know where I'm going to put my printer because when I set up my second monitor, I won't have space enough to leave my printer where it is right now. So I probably need to buy a longer cable for it and then put it somewhere else, but I'm not sure yet. So setup will happen over the weekend, and then starting Monday, I will have two lovely monitors to work with, which makes things so much more easy. All right, future lock almost done. I just need to add the month. So we have January once again. This time 2024. February. March. May. June. Spirals sometimes aren't that convenient. July. August. September, my most favorite month, not just because it's my birthday month, but because it's the beginning of fall. Last one, December. So future lock done as well. So one box for each month of 2024, which is definitely more than enough, at least for me. So what I'm putting in there is mostly are mostly appointments and such, or reminders. All right. Now let's get back to the beginning of the section, the dot grid pages. So we have a simple dot grid, which covers the whole page. So we have to add a birthday calendar. That is probably something that we will be doing right on this page. Then we have a list for home improvement ideas, software setup. Very important, believe me, especially when your PC crashes. Miscellaneous ideas. This is a list that I keep, for example, for noting down crafting projects, things like that. Gift ideas and a list where I note down gifts I gave to other people, called gifts given. All right, we'll start with the birthday list. This will be tomorrow's freebie, by the way. It's a pretty easy way to get a good overview of the birthdays you have to keep in mind. So what you do basically is you note down the name of the person, then you write the day, the number of the day in the according month in which the person was born, and then you have space to, if you know it, to note down the year in which that certain person was born. And this way you have a pretty nice overview of the birthdays for each month. All right, so I just need one list, which I'm going to put on this side, and I think we're using the same technique we used for the golds. We're just going to cut one down and then just glue it over the page. Yeah, that's what we are doing. And for this one, I'm going to use double-sided tape again. Which reminds me I should close the glue, otherwise it dries out, which is not a good idea. Right, this side. And I guess we also have to cut off about 5 millimeters above the header. But that is okay. Yeah, 5 millimeters should do again. Right. Again, pencil marks on the back, which means we don't have to erase them. Time saver. So now I have a list like this. You can't find all the stuff on my Discord. You can find it as soon as I offer it to you as a freebie. The spread for the goals is already available because it's today's freebie. The birthday list will be tomorrow's freebie, so it will be available tomorrow. Also in German and in English. I'm trying to provide each freebie in both languages. And sometimes I even differentiate between letter size and A4 size. Sometimes this is convenient, but in this case, as I'm providing A4 sized printables, I don't differentiate between any formats here because those planners are only available in certain fixed sizes. So we already cut off the top. Good. Where is my double-sided tape once again? Putting it around the edges. Right. Mostly yes. Usually when I offer different kinds of printables that are smaller in size and don't have these typical A5 or whatever, they have a tiny little box somewhere in one of the edges um, for scaling information so that you know when you print it out, you scaled it correctly. It says 1 centimeter by 1 inch, I think. And there you can measure exactly whether you print it out in the correct size or not. Sticky stuff. All right. Good. So once again, I'm peeling off the back side of the double-sided tape, which goes on the side of the binding, and attach this one first. Or I could, well, in this case, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But it's a pretty good orientation. All right, this looks good. When you're happy where you placed it, you can remove the rest. Press it down a little. Make sure everything sticks. And then we have our second spread, the birthdays. No, it's the third already, right? Yeah, the third. Mm. All right. So, where's my list? Okay, so we have the birthdays, and we still need a couple of lists to create. Simple lists would be done for home improvement ideas, software setup, and miscellaneous ideas. Those would be just basically blank pages that I would fill out whenever I have an additional idea or an additional software needs to be added. Gift ideas and gifts given are a bit more complex. Those need to become tables as well. So we'll start with the other three. What time is it? So we still have 20 minutes left, so we could at least do the headers for the other three, and then I could think about either creating the gift ideas and gifts given right in here on the .crit pages, or I could create printables for that. I'm not quite sure at this moment. Let's see. Where is my, oh, here it is. Ah, someone just joined my Discord and it is my boyfriend. Hi. Hmm? So I'll at least cut out the 3 headers for home improvement software and miscellaneous ideas. Let's see how we continue with gift ideas and gifts given. This over here, and then just quickly think about moving the pencil marks. So let's see where we're going to place them. I think we will keep these 2 pages, the one right after the birthday calendar, empty for the list for the gifts. Or do we insert the ideas first? Yeah, I think we will do home improvement and miscellaneous ideas. And let's see where we place software. All right. So I'm going to leave these pages as is because this way I can create simple lists down there. So nothing fancy here. They will be just simple checklists. Then we have the software set up. You could add that right after the home improvements. And then we have enough space for gift ideas, because I normally need quite a lot of space for my list for the gift ideas, especially when you add the Christmas gifts to it. This way I could expand the lists quite easily. Yeah, and this is how we're going to do it. Yeah, I think regarding the gifts, I will definitely create some printables. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Means more freebies for you guys. So let's see. We had, I think it was 16 dot grid pages. So let's see what we did. So after the last, okay, this is the last monthly, which is January 2024. Then we have the year at a glance, where I still have to think about whether I'm okay with the week starting on Sunday or whether I'm going to cover it with a self-created overview. Not sure yet. Then we had these 2 pages where we had 4 boxes. The first we covered to create an overview of goals for the whole year. This is, as I said, the place where you can brainstorm what you want to accomplish or what you have to keep in mind for the whole year. Then you break it down into quarters. And those quarters then are broken down into months. But once again, I recommend to start with just, the first quarter at the end of the year, and then, every 2 to 3 months add more months, because half a year can change so much that all your planning can be turned upside down. For example, when you break your foot. Experience. Then there was a section of dot grid pages, and the first page has been covered with a birthday spread. This page will be left empty for now. Not quite sure yet what I'm going to do with it, but I'm pretty sure I will come up with an idea. Then the next 2 pages, no, the next 3 pages just got a header because they will become simple checklists, a list for miscellaneous ideas, crafting projects, things like that, and a list for home improvement ideas. And then I'm going to create a list where I note down my current software setup. And then we are left with a couple of more dot grid pages. So here I'm going to place the gift ideas, and the gifts given will be placed on this side, followed by even more empty pages that can be filled with whatever is necessary. I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to create a special page for the Christmas gifts and cards, but we will see. I did that this year, but not sure whether I'm doing it next year as well. And then at the end, we had again these pages with 6 boxes each that we made a future log out of by simply adding a header and then the different month to the boxes. Yeah, that's almost it. So we're pretty good. Up next, we'll be adding additional pages, not just spreads, but whole pages to my planner. This is something I'm going to prepare in advance for the whole month, for the whole year, but not going to put everything in there just yet. This is something else that is available on the Discord server, by the way. It's a habit tracker. A simple monthly habit tracker. I'm having one per month in my current planner, and I'm planning on keeping one per month in my future planner. What I'm doing here is I'm cutting this one in half to have the A5 size, of course. Then I'm punching holes in the back so that I can put it right inside my planner and transfer it from week to week so that I have it on hand each time I'm working in my planner. And then at the end of the month, I'm basically transferring it to my journal, include into my journal, and add a new one for the next month. This is something we also have to prepare, but not going to do that today, I think. We're then building tiny packages for the different month that I keep in a small binder and then take out whenever needed. I think that's the most convenient way to do. Yeah. And then we have to think about the design for January. It's winter, so maybe let's check the stickers we ordered, whether there's something cute in there. Definitely not holidays. Definitely not Halloween or fall or summer. So summer, spring, happy Easter. This was the winter spread. We could use this one. I mean, January is winter. Let's see. Yeah, these cover these boxes down here and up there, but winter mood, quiet dreams. Well, let's see. I'm not quite sure yet, but maybe we'll come up with something. What else does it say? Cold nose, warm heart, all is quiet, winter mood. Wishing you were here. Absolutely no plans. Weekend, deliciously good plans. Hideaway kind of weekend. Hot cocoa kind of day. You and me and a cup of tea. Cheesy. Eat, drink, and stay cozy. Today you'll find me by the fireplace. Today I may not open the door at all. Okay, the last one is, well, the stickers are kind of cute, even though the cat is white. Not a fan of the bunnies, but the cat is cute. And the dog, I think, is a Chihuahua. Not quite sure what's so wintry about that, but you never know. Food for real dogs. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we can work with that. I prepared a couple of stickers and boxes for January, so let's see whether we can choose something from that. Let's see. Because I wouldn't exactly say this is 100% wintry. But maybe it's just me. Especially the tiny flags. I mean, they're cute, but I wouldn't say they're especially winter themed. Hmm. Let's see. And these stickers are for the cover up, for the top part of the spreads, by the way. So you could do a weekly cover up or a monthly cover up with that. But again, too flowery from my point of view. Not exactly wintry, but maybe we can use some of these. Let's see. I'll think about it until next time, which would be next Tuesday? Let me see. Because I'm planning on doing some planning tomorrow with the German crowd as well. So I've got a cheat sheet. Let me check. No, tomorrow we will be working with the birthdays list. And I'm going to show you in German how I do plan how many cards I need to prepare, how many presents, and when exactly for a whole year in advance. I'm using the goals and the birthday list. And we will probably do some customizing inside the Blender, but that probably will also mean that we will prepare the extra pages. Yeah, we could do that on Tuesday, even though I had another idea for that already. Well, we will see. So we will definitely do some planning next week. I'm not quite sure yet exactly whether we will be doing it on Tuesday or on Thursday, but I'll keep you posted on that. Yeah. Next week, I already had a couple of yeah, I already had a couple of freebies planned, so we'll see. But I could push that to the week after. We will see. So still a lot of freebies to come this year. All right. So I would say that's it for today. Thanks everyone for watching. And I'm also wishing everyone a great day. Stay safe, stay warm, and keep safe. And I would say we will see each other in German tomorrow. So I will do a stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. until 12 p.m. in German time, as well as 4 p.m. until 6 p.m. German time, also in German. And the next English speaking stream will be next Tuesday from 8 until 9:30 p.m. German time. I chose a later time to make it possible for people abroad to participate. So that's why it's so late compared to the other streams. All right, then have a great weekend, just in case we won't see each other again tomorrow. And see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.